you go down with him. Like, you go down with him. I don't want to be left here on a planet full of just females and just me. Not because I'd be, like, tempted or anything like that, but because it gets back to, I'm sure together, if we work together, there's a lot of smart females. I'm sure if we work together, we could craft you better humans with my input. And I don't mean getting you pregnant, but I mean, like, the way Lilith was created from dust. We could craft you male partners, but wherever the soul comes from, it's not random. It's alignment. Like, it's all about alignment. Like, people's hearts just, like, it's like the Star Wars movie, of the newer trilogy, when he's talking to Rey, and he's like, I watched you. You went straight to the dark. You didn't even try to fight it. Just like that with males, though. Like, and it's not. Don't demonize the dark. The dark isn't bad. It's sin. And sin isn't even bad, to be completely honest with you. Sin's a part of creation too. And I don't want to demonize corruption either, but it falls in the domain of corruption. Like, people are just, selfishness isn't a sin, and there's nothing wrong with being, I want to say there's nothing wrong with, like, it's a mixture of things. It's chaos. It's chaos, and there's order, and some people can't heart chaos. The effect that being surrounded by chaos, by all these different concepts, sin, virtue, corruption, power, money, fame, skill, talent, glory, wisdom, knowledge. There's the Tai Lopez thing, like, knowledge. Like, surrounded, it just brings out the worst in people. It brings out the worst in them. And you don't have to be faced with $1 million. That doesn't change you. It was always in there. You don't have to be faced with $1 billion. Like, there's this kid who made an app for trading where you follow, or for, like, stock market, buying stocks, and, like, you follow, it's like Acorns, but you follow expert investors and see what they're trading, and you buy stocks based on that. And he's like, the guy's like, would you sell it for $1 million, or would you sell it for $1 billion, something like that? He's like, no, definitely not. He doesn't have to, aside from me thinking a lot of that crap is, scripted, staged, it's in you from the beginning, whether or not you're a sellout, so to speak. It's in you from the beginning, from the very get-go. You can heart what you're going to do for the material world. You can heart what you're willing to go through, just like I can heart what I'm willing to go through. And that's warfare. Have I ever seen a war, like, in person and stuff like that? No. Blood makes me very squeamish and woozy. I love lightsabers because it cauterizes the wound. We don't have lightsabers right now, at least not available to the modern public. We don't have lightsabers. If we did, I would call them. I do believe we'll get to lightsabers. At least in my lifetime, we'll get to lightsabers. But as much as I'm squeamish about blood, or, like, as much as the idea of just losing even a drop of blood makes me woozy and very weak. Because even, like, it's not I've never been pierced by a machine, okay? Like, I've never been pierced by a machine. It's always been a human holding a needle, touching my skin first, and then, applying a needle. I've bled when somebody has, like, attacked me with their skin. And I already explained how skin-to-skin contact just makes me feel very weak because of the sexual Deadpool, the sexual Deadpool that just exists in the DNA, in the body. The body is, you know, I was born, you know, so like I came from a mom and a dad and stuff like that. Allegedly, I didn't see my own birth, but there's, you know, baby photos and stuff like that. So a couple baby photos and stuff like that. No ultrasound photo, but I was born for most part, and the sins of the father do carry on in the body at the very least. Maybe not the soul, but the body. Definitely, probably not the soul, but the body. It does, like, the sins of the father carry on in the body. The sins of the mother carry on in the body. And my body feels strong and weak at the same time. Like, if I had more holy parents, my body wouldn't be... If I had a more holy lineage, and I'm still finding out about my birth and stuff like that. I come from a pretty large family. But it, as I'm finding out. But, if I had a holier lineage, and then by holy, I just mean less gangbangs that happened in the bloodline, less, you know, parents with multiple sexual partners, probably higher than my body count, you know, less females that allowed males, like different males to, you know, come inside them without, you know, like it my body wouldn't feel like that. My body wouldn't feel like that. Weak and strong at the same time, like a patchwork almost stitched together. It came together all right, but like I'm not in my most glorious state, and I do believe I can overcome that with time. But that's evolution, and that takes time. There's a reason why monkeys, you know, haven't evolved into human beings and stuff like that while we've been here and stuff like that. It takes a long time. Evolution takes a long time. Like actual true evolution takes a long time. The body has, the conditions have to be met. A set of things have to, and you have to work at it. You have to constantly work at it. If you really want to evolve, you have to constantly work at it. You can't stop. And it doesn't mean looking toward the future. It means looking towards the past. Correcting. DNA breaks down. DNA breaks down and damages itself, or it gets damaged. You have to constantly correct your damage. You have to constantly, you keep looking towards the future, you're just going to keep building up, accumulating damage. You're going to wrinkle, wither, and die. And you might think I'm giving you the secrets to immortality. I kind of am, to be completely honest with you. This is stuff that they don't necessarily teach you in the secret society in school. If they don't have the secret, I know they don't, because they're wrinkling and withering. Pharaoh looks pretty good for his age, but Pharrell, he looks pretty good for his age, but he's gonna go too. I can tell by the look in his eyes. Yeah, the past is the only direction to look at. You'll be left with the present. You'll be left with a clean present, or a clean present, a clean past and a clean present, and a bright future. Might not be too late for you. I don't know how much your karma has accumulated. I'm sure you're going to try, ladies, for you to watch, I'm sure you're going to try to save your husband. And I don't want that to happen. I'm sure you're going to try to help him live a longer life from what you've gathered here. And I don't want that to happen. I'm not trying to leave you alone. Like, alone in this world and stuff like that. I know that bothers a lot of people. Not to quote another song, but I can't let none of these niggas get one up on me. And that's not even in a competitive way. That's just in a, like, that's just in a way, like, I can't allow them to have a one up. Never mind me being a life path 1. Trying to get a 1-up on a life path 1. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I can't let them get a fucking 1-up. Like, that just fucking makes me Like, I don't get annoyed. I've never been annoyed, but that